send like helicopter week or something.
That's a great heading.
Hello?
Yeah, you're good. I just straight ahead to work out. What's your altimeter?
11.2.
Yeah.
11.2. 8.
You're a digital guy.
Can read numbers.
Got it nailed. What we'll do, Matthew, is we'll go up to, let's go up to 13,500. And then we'll level off and just do some basic maneuvering. And so 12.5 to 13.5. As you come up to altitude, Matthew, just leave the power where it is and just lower the nose down a little bit. We'll let the airplane accelerate. Boy, good. Now, use that little white pyramid button and just sort of bump it down a little bit. That'll handle that elevator trim. So just sort of bump that tip forward. There you go, more nose down. There you go. Yeah, boy. Awesome. Okay, with the throttle now, come on back to about 90% or so. There you go. That's 95. A little bit more back. More back. That'll work right in there. Okay. I don't care about the altitude. Let's go do some turns, Matthew. So, just give me a good right turn right now. Look down over the lower right side. See what that looks like a runway down there? Yep. That's North Tactical Range down there. I'll show you some other stuff here in a while. Notice it really doesn't take a whole lot of rudder, unlike the Mustang.
Yeah.
There you go, just go ahead and roll wings level. Go ahead and bring the nose up a little bit. Yeah, keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. Keep pulling, bring those up about 20 degrees. There's 10, 20, let's go a little left turn now. More good. Notice it really goes up pretty good.
We're done, yeah.
A little more bank angle, just go ahead over on your side. I'll just let the nose come on down a little bit on its own. Excellent. Now just go ahead and lower the nose down about 20 degrees. There you go, good. And roll wings level. Let the airplane accelerate. Notice the speed comes up pretty quick.
Yeah, pretty good.
Characteristic of a jet airplane, sort of pointed in. Okay, good. Now go ahead and bring the nose back up. There's G, 1617. Hey, back into a good right turn now. Boy, good. How you doing with the G's this morning?
Yeah, pretty good. It's getting pretty more used to it now.
Yeah, pull just a little harder, take it up to about 2. What we call a G exercise. Notice that angle of attack indicator up on the glare shield left.
Yep.
Notice the green bars going away.
Yep.
So it's got like 49 units. Okay, rolling level for a moment. You see sort of down there off the right side of the airplane by that tactical range, see the buildings down there with the red roof?
No, I don't.
Yeah, go right turn, look down off the right wing, forward to the right wing. See what looks like a runway down there?
Yep.
To the right of it, see the things with the red roof?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we call the terrorist town.
Okay.
And they built it, I mean, it's not a town at all, it's just a bunch of storage containers. They look like buildings, but they're basically military targeting stuff.
Okay.
I keep coming around, and I'm going to have to go left here in just a minute. Yeah, go left turn now. Look down, what you're going to see is an airport down over the left side.
That's all that.
That's actually the guys we're talking to.
Okay.
I'll show you, yeah, we'll just keep that left turn going, you're doing good. How you feeling?
That looks pretty good, thank you.
Awesome.
Military area.
I'm sorry?
It's a military area.
Yeah, it is. We're right in the middle of a restricted area, but obviously with permission.
Yeah.
I'll show you a couple other things here in just a minute as we come around the turn. Yeah, this is the best playground around. We got an emergency airport underneath us. We've got awesome airspace that we sort of own right now. And it's designed for all kinds of, you know, weapons deliveries and if you look right off the left wing down there, see the big white sandy areas, 2 circles, 2 rectangles?
Yes, on that.
Those are live fire strafing pits. They put targets up there and they do run-ins and actually shoot live guns. There's a C-130 pit down there with all the little articles down there. And then underneath the cloud, sort of between the runway and the strafe pit, are these bunches of circles.
Yeah.
It's actually what they call nuclear weapons delivery circles.
Okay.
Where they actually sort of, you know, target the delivery point. You'll be able to see that in a minute. And you begin to see them coming out there. These sort of the circles down there.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, back right a little bit. Go look at low speed stuff. We'll save some time for some good maneuvering. Just come on back to flight idle. Just bring the throttle back until it stops. Bring the nose up a little bit. You're going to have to trim those up. I want you to look at that angle of attack indicator. See where the green is beginning to go away? Awesome. How's your elevator trim doing? Good. Okay, nose down a little bit. Bring it down to about 5 degrees. Now, right about there. Now hold it. Notice we're coming out of the green area into the yellow area. Caution area. Now we're going to continue to let the airplane decelerate, so nose up just a little bit. We're going to go find that stall, okay? You'll see the angle of attack indicator go into the red. And you're going to feel just a little bit of buffeting going on. A little bit more shake, and then the airplane just sort of drops, just like the Mustang did a little bit. See that red band's coming up on the airspeed indicator? Nose up just a little bit more. Awesome. I'm showing 105. Okay, you're into the red area now. Begin to feel just a little bit of buffeting going in the airplane. Ever so slight. 99, 98. You're doing great, man. There it is, 96. Okay, nose down a little bit. Notice the airplane's immediately flying. You're good. Awesome. Let it accelerate. Let's bring the nose back up to about 10 degrees, just real gentle. Good. You call the buffet, stall the airplane. This time I'm going to have you just push the throttle up a little bit on the recovery. Everything else is the same. Good, attaboy. There's your... notice the airplane's flying again already. Excellent. So, doesn't get much better than that. So we can stall the airplane. Notice it's a higher stall speed than the Mustang. It was 72 knots.
Yeah.
This is about 96 today at this weight. So, excellent, excellent. Now we talked about an accelerated stall.
Yeah.
So go ahead and lower the nose down just a little bit. Let's get about 150 knots on the airplane. That's good with the nose. Back up just a little now, nose up a little bit. Okay, what I want you to do, let's go into a good left turn, Matthew. Awesome. A little more bank angle. Now start to pull back on the elevator a little bit. Feel the G. Look at your angle of attack. You're already into the yellow. Go ahead, pull a little harder. A little more. Pull, pull. There's 1.8. Notice you're in the red. Pull a little harder. A little harder. Notice the stall at 137 knots.
Yeah.
So that's an accelerated stall. In other words, the stall speed's totally different than that 1G. Okay, back up to 100%. Just let the airplane accelerate to about 180 knots or so, and we'll climb back up to about 13.5. So the basic premise, Matthew, would be you can stall an airplane at any speed. If you can pull hard enough, in other words, enough G, keep the pilot awake, keep the wings on, that kind of thing. But if we're doing air combat, that becomes a big player in the tight turning. So, because air combat in the turning mode, whether it's like looping or horizontal turn, is all about turn performance.
Yeah.
So we would get up to the maximum G of either the pilot that he could stand it, or the airplane structurally designed for it, or that onset of the buffet. If we pull too hard, the airplane, the wing is just totally inefficient. How you feeling?
Yeah, feeling really good, thank you.
Good. Boy, quiet time, got good airspace. This is nice. Like flying yourself home or something, right? What we'll do, we'll go up to 12,500. Matthew, go ahead and give me a little bit of a left turn. As we hit 12.5, just go ahead and lower the nose down, just stay in the turn. In fact, we'll go down south a little bit, so I'll just have you come up to that little heading bug. Now you're on wing level already. Start to level the airplane. Just let it accelerate. No. So you notice on the angle of attack, you're right back into the green band.
Yeah.
So work that trim again. Awesome. A little more nose down. Alright, bring the power back to about 95% over. Good, nose down a little bit more. What I'll do, Matthew, I'm going to talk you through those wing overs just like we did in the Mustang, right?
Yeah.
We're heading south right now, so let's clear traffic. I don't see anybody on the screen. That's all good. Let's go ahead and start bringing the nose up towards the vertical. Just a nice easy pull, and keep that pull going. Now while you're pulling, just a little turn left. Nice, a little more pull. More tang, a little more left. Awesome, just hold what you got. Airplane sort of just go over on its side. Nice. Notice you're a little less than 1G right there. 610. We're going to come back to the heading of about north, so keep coming around. Very nice. Rolling wing level. So accelerate to about 220, 230 again. And up we go for one to the right. Don't go right yet, just go straight up. Pulling. Pulling. A little bit of right turn now. Nice. Just go right on our side. Excellent. 14.7 on the altitude. Very nice job. Okay, rolling wing level. Right on back up level flight. Ready for a little aileron roll?
Yep.
Bring the nose up about 10 degrees.
Yep.
I'll stop the pull. Either left or right, just move the ailerons all the way over. Nice. Created a monster. How about one to the right side? Very well done. Awesome, awesome. Let's see. Do a little, let's do a little wing over to the right side. You got it. Just however you want to do it. Just go to the right here. Nice. Nose up. Now bring your nose up about 45 degrees, nose up. You're 2.3 Gs, you doing all right?
Yeah, good.
Good, keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. Let's go to the right now a little bit. Right turn a little bit, just right turn. There you go, just hold it right there. We'll just turn around with a big high yo-yo. Roll wings level. Feeling good?
Yeah, feeling really good, thank you.
Awesome. Let's get about 230 or so. Do a big barrel roll. It's almost like that wing over. So just start the nose up just like you did the last pull.
Yeah.
So nose right on up. Let's go left on the first one. So just keep that pull going and start a little bit of rolling left. Keep pulling. Attaboy. Now a little more roll out. Little more roll out. Awesome. A little more left aileron. There you go. There's your airport upside down again. Nice, good. Excellent. Goes right on back up again. There's a good solid 3.2 G pull. Keep that nose coming up, up. And let's go to the right on this one, just a little right. Fly very nice. This is fun. Awesome. Break for a minute. Just come on back level flight. Whole big world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Feeling okay?
Yeah, pretty well, thank you.
Awesome. Let's climb back up to about 12.5. Let's go 13.5. That'll work.